Hello everyone, welcome back to Pably. So in this video we are going to understand how to create HubSpot contact on Weblium form submission. So are you also using Weblium for your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So over here I'm doing the same. I'm running yoga and meditation classes, and with the help of the Weblium I've created a website and I've also created a form. And now I want that as soon as someone signs up for my yoga class, that is as soon as someone does a new form submission in that account, automatically with the help of same details, a new contact should be created in my HubSpot CRM too, so that I can create marketing campaigns for these leads. So to do this, we are going to create a connection between Weblium and HubSpot CRM. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pably Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So I'm going to do all of this because I want to convert my potential customers into real customers. So do you also wish to learn this process step by step? Then let me take you to my computer screen. Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this video we are going to understand how to create HubSpot contact on Weblium form submission. So as you know that I run yoga and meditation classes focused on promoting mindfulness and well-being. So now using Weblium, I've set up an easy to go registration form on our website where participants can sign up for the classes. And now I want that as soon as someone signs up for the classes using this form, automatically with the help of same details, a new contact should be created in my HubSpot CRM too, so that further I can use HubSpot to send personalized emails, write class schedules, meditation tips and updates, ensuring each participant feels supported and informed throughout their journey with us. It simplifies my administrative task and enhances the overall experience, making our classes more enjoyable and effective for everyone involved. So to do all of this, we have successfully opened the landing page of Pably simply by searching pably.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy. So as soon as we are going to open the landing page of Pably, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you're a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you are going to get 100 of tasks free every month. But I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in right over here. And as soon as we are going to click on sign in, you can see that it is opening all Pably apps. Over here, you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pably. But in today's video, we are going to use Pably Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm going to click on access now right over here to access my Pably Connects account. And now it is opening my dashboard. And to start with the automation, we are going to click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So I want to save the workflow in this folder which is automations, and I want to name my workflow as how to create HubSpot contact on Weblium form submission. And then we are going to click on create, and now it is opening the most important window of our automation, that is our workflow window. This is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the commands. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So over here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. So now we are going to select our trigger application which is Weblium. So I'm going to search for it and then we are going to select it right over here. And then for the trigger event, we are going to select it as new form submission. And now it is giving me a webhook URL. So we are going to use this webhook URL in order to create a connection between our Weblium account and our Pably's workflow. So first I'm going to copy this webhook URL and then we are going to follow the help text, and it is saying log into your Weblium account, enter the site settings, navigate to the form management tab and then open the integrations. Click on webhooks field, copy the webhook URL and paste it under the webhook field. So we are going to follow this till here first and then we are going to move on forward. So now I'm going to open my Weblium account and over here you can see the website that I have created. So we are going to go on site settings and then we are going to scroll and select integrations right over here. And after doing this, we are going to go on the form management from the left side bar, and over here you can see integrations. So we are going to go on this and now we are going to scroll, and as you can see webhook. So I'm going to open this, and as you can see that I've already added two webhooks URL right over here. So I'm going to add a new, so I'm going to click on add webhook URL and we are going to paste the webhook URL we copied from our workflow. And after pasting this, you can see webhook has been saved. So now after pasting this, we are going to click on publish. And yes, you can see your website is now available online. So this means that we have successfully published the webhook URL. So now I'm going back to my workflow, and now it is saying edit the site, then go to integrations tab in the contact form setting to enable the integration. So for this, again, we are going to open our Weblium account, and from here we are going to go on edit site. And now after opening the Weblium editor, over here you can see that this is my website. So we are going to scroll and look for the form in this website, and over here you can see the form. So we are going to click on this settings right over here, and then from here we are going to go on integrations. And now after opening the integrations, we are going to scroll, and as you can see all the details. So now we are going to scroll, and over here you can see webhooks. We are going to enable this, and over here you can see all the webhooks URL that I have added. So recently I added this one, so I'm going to select this too. If you want, you can also select all integrations together, but I'm going to only select two which I want. So I'm going to select it, and then we are going to click on this cross, and then again we are going to click on publish. And yes, you can see that we have successfully published this. So now we are going to click on open website, and over here we are going to see that my website is successfully published. So now I'm going back to my workflow, and over here you can see that it is saying waiting for the webhook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission / record. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission, and in order to do the test submission, I'm going to open my site, and from here we are going to scroll down, and we are going to go to the form, and over here you can see the form. So I'm going to fill in the details as first name demo, last name user, this is the phone number and the email, and then we are going to click on request a quote. And yes, you can see thank you, we'll contact you shortly. So I'm going to click on OK, and yes, you can see that with this we have successfully submitted this form, and we have successfully did the test submission. So now I'm going back to my workflow, and we are going to check that if Pabbly has captured the response of our test submission or not. So now we are going back to our workflow, and yes, you can see that Pabbly has captured the response of our submission. But over here you can see that instead of the details we entered, over here are the test details, because right now over here it is saying value of the first name field goes here, trial mode restrictions. So I'm using a trial mode to run my Weblium account. That's why I'm going to get the response of the test details. Over here you can see that I'm getting the test phone number, the test email, because I'm using a trial account. But if you are using a paid account, definitely you are going to get the details of your lead right over here. So now I'm going to get the test details only, and I'm going to create this automation with these details only. So yes, with this our trigger step is successful, and now we are moving on to our action step. So for our action application, we are going to select HubSpot right over here. So I'm going to search for it, and as you can see the same, so we are going to select it, because I want that as soon as a new form is submitted in my Weblium, automatically a contact should be created in my HubSpot CRM too. So that's why we are going to select it, and now for the action event, we are going to select it as create a contact, and then we are going to click on connect, and as you can see that it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your HubSpot CRM account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection and then connect with HubSpot CRM. And now over here it is asking me to select my account, so I'm going to select it and click on choose account, and over here you can see that it is asking me for some permissions, and yes, you can see as soon as I gave Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for, automatically I have successfully connected our HubSpot CRM account with our Pabbly's workflow. So we can give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for, because our data is secure with Pabbly. And now after successfully connecting our HubSpot CRM account, we are going to move on forward. You can see that it is asking me for a lot of details, so we are going to fill only the required details or the details we wish to fill in. So I'm just going to fill in the email and the phone number, because we have received the test details rather than that. So for the email we are going to fill it. So over here I'm going to let you know that we are going to map this email. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step, and as you know our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Weblium as a trigger application. So we are going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only, and as soon as we are going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new form submission made in my Weblium account. So I'm going to give you an example that over here in the email section, if I'm going to enter the email manually, suppose demo@pabblytudes.com. So if I'm going to enter the email manually, like typing it manually, then this will not change with every new form submission, because this is a static information and I've entered it manually. But if I'm going to map it from the previous response, over here you can see the dummy email. So if I'm going to map this from the previous response, then this will definitely change change because my previous response will also change. So that's why we do mapping right over here to run our workflows in real time. So now after mapping the email, we are going to map the phone number too. So as you can see that it is asking me for the lot of details. So I'm just going to fill in the required details or the details I wish to fill in. So I'm going to scroll and look for the phone number right over here, and as you can see, phone number. So we are going to map this too. I'm going to search for phone number, and as you can see the dummy phone number, so we are going to map it. And after mapping both of these details, we are going to move forward and click on save and send test request. And yes, you can see that we have successfully created a new contact with the same email address. So I'm going to open my HubSpot CRM and check for the new contact created. So I'm going to open my HubSpot, and over here you can see that this is my contacts page. So I'm going to refresh this and check for the new contact created. And yes, you can see trial@placeholder.here and the phone number that we entered. So yes, with this our workflow is successful and we have successfully created a new contact with the same details received in our Weblium form submission. So yes, I'm just going to summarize the workflow for you once. For the trigger application, we selected Weblium. For the trigger event, we selected new form submission. For the action application, we selected HubSpot CRM, and then for the action event, we selected create a contact because I wanted that as soon as a new form is submitted in my Weblium account, automatically a contact should be created in my HubSpot CRM too, so that I can use HubSpot to send personalized email with class schedules, meditation tips and updates, ensuring each participant feels supported and informed throughout their journey with us. So I want to basically convert my leads into paying customers. So that's why we are going to do this automation. So now with this, we have successfully completed our workflow, and over here you can see the contact I created during this video with the help of my workflow. Again, I'll let you know that I created this with the dummy details because I am using a Weblium trial account. If you're going to use the Weblium paid account, then you're going to get the response of the real lead submitted. So yes, with this our workflow is successful. And now if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope you liked the video. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly, you can integrate many more applications. So now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.